We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Red Sox and the 51s. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Striding in, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies brings it in. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Coming to the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Chopped weakly to the left. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here's J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And that misses 2-2. Gonzalez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Turner's under it. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Mengden is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a 51. Right fielder, D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Ramirez. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Standing in, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. Two out, nobody on. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Albies, originally from the island nation of Curacao. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matt.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. This one skied out toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Adam Liberatore is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The next 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Schwarber goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Don't want to forget about it. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Cruz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his right. 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
The pitcher number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner.
Leading off for New Jersey.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Trey Turner.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
So he got him swinging. Trey Turner sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And Giambi will make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Liberatore is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Riding in once again, Luis Gonzalez.
Luis Gonzalez.
Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first down. At the plate, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jock Peterson.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball inside.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. Into the box, D. Gordon. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Hit to 3rd. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Into the box now, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 1-0. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Fouled away. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throw goes over to 3rd, and this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Liam Hendricks answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
J.D. Martinez.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. Digging in to try it again. Jason Giambi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well at 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-2. Got him. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jose Alvarado answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the... A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he'll be back in standing up. So 1-1. Strike two swinging. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Martinez on second. Giambi is over at first with 1 away. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. He's got to hurry, and he's safe. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strasburg with a check at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. And he is in there. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now Both runners on the move. Pitch inside the throw, and the ball's thrown right by him at third. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to attack. Now the runners take off again. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. He topped out in his first trip.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Cabrera is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Fouled off. Popped him up. Ramirez into shallow left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready now, Scooter Gennett. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home is taken. Strike one. Albies on third. Turner over at second. Gennett at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Pat Neshek answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Another full count pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. Now that's popped up. Cabrera moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pat Neshek. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Popped him up. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Ready once again, Omar Vizquel. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the 1st. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Vizquel's off and running. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Jose Alvarado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Alvarado.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jason Hayward.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now to the plate, D. Gordon. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gordon.
First pitch on its way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Schwarber corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired, 2 down now. Here's Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. Swings through the slider there.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Giambi takes care of him, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue. He's anything but. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is Marte for the first out. Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sun Hwan-Oh, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in, Jason Giambi. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And that's ball 4, so Giambi will reach on the intentional walk. Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Throw won't get him. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's running. Popped high in the air. Giambi waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. And this is on the ground is short, could be two. The second for one, on to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon going back at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. No outs, nobody on. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So striding in, Pat Neshek. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Justin Upton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Justin Upton.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Omar Vizquel. He singled his last time up. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. I'm set with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. First pitch on its way. Vizquel's off and running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Adam Ottavino is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Adam Lind called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Throw over to third. Working to keep them in the game here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 to Adam Lind.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Vizquel, the runner at third. Ramirez at second. Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. Roberto Osuna gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz moving in, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Now pitching,
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Anthony Rendon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. In now, Adam Ottavino. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now batting, Jason Giambi. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string 13 miles an hour.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Turner looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Fielded by Rendon. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
2 out, nobody on. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Digging in, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. He's set, here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Turner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he's safe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Slow little roller to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Omar Vizquel. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Gordon is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, 2 down now. Striding in, Luis Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Marte. And the inning is over. At the plate, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Brandon Belt.
Jake McGee comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Miguel Andujar will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. Just a tick behind for a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt. McGee, a California-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. 2 balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
3-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Standing in, Anthony Rendon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Moose Moreno takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. No balls and 1 strike.
Nope.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
First for the victorious visiting team. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.